This May, I watched over 1,000 figures sell from GCC's website in seconds as the desirability of GCC figures, helmets, and new accessories reaches an all-time high. Official parts are flooding the market, so GCC sent me some of their pad-printed customs to review. This is just a constant reminder that it's a great time to be a fan of custom clones. Let's get this out of the way. This was the biggest GCC drop of all time, but one figure in particular drew all of the attention. This red figure almost sold out instantly. That's right, the Powin. There's an amazing pad print on official blank red skirt pieces here, a torso and a head. You'll find this guy as a shopkeeper in the Skywalker saga, but if it's not Baggles priced 1-to-1 accurate with official parts with the same printing process, I will support you and your business if you're doing this. Now, the real story here is GCC made a far more accurate Fox figure before LEGO could in their upcoming gunship. A $36 figure, yeah, I know that's really expensive, but this is the first figure with accessories, like the Clone Army Customs visor and their new in-house cameras. Incredible arm printing here fits this figure perfectly in the LEGO style, and it kind of looks like a UCS figure. What's also crazy to me is there's an official red LEGO clone helmet available before LEGO has even produced this color. This is the first time a Clone Army Customs accessory is included with a GCC figure, and probably the last. It does look great, but the visor will not stay on. With the lightest touch, if I breathe on this thing, it'll just launch off at like Mach 2. Now, is this better than having helmet holes? I don't know. LEGO hasn't made a new visor mold, so until that time comes, this is the only alternative that I can think of. And speaking of these new in-house camas from GCC, they're different. That's probably the best way to say this. I've never seen a camo like this material. It's like a vinyl with the stamped badge of red and blue on it, so it does look accurate. It does not hold the shape at all, so when you do take it off, it almost goes back to its traditional resting position. It kind of feels like a grocery bag, I'm gonna be honest. It's very strong, like surprisingly strong. Like I really did try to rip this thing apart as hard as I could for a second there, and then I did it with the Clone Army Customs one. I still would prefer these paper cloth camas to this vinyl-like material. However, on the positioning of it just being like a new material, I think it's very interesting, and I do appreciate custom shops trying new material. I still personally prefer like a Cape Cantina to this. Okay, I just went off script. I'm going back to the script. The last official helmet from this wave can be found in their newest version of the V3 Rex, with the inclusion of bolts on the cheeks. Surprisingly, the stock for this guy lasted a couple days on their store page, so if you've seen this and you know this figure, it's always going to be impressive. Restocked ABS replica helmets are back, including Crosshair's Elite Unit, Fix 212, grunt helmets, and more Coruscant guards. There's also a new yellow Commander with an Apple helmet as well. Bodies aren't going to be needed for these guys as they're already accessible, like the P1 Commander, where you just take this helmet on, throw on the new one, and the 501st Trooper, just take his helmet off and add the Apple one. This really does feel identical, and it's flawless. The two new figures using GCC's ABS replica helmets are the Anaxis Trooper and the 7th Legion Trooper. I've never seen printing filled in on a fin all the way on a clone, so it looks really unique. We've also seen the 187th Legion in a gunship with Mace Windu in Season 7 for like 2 seconds. It's very niche. And speaking of that niche, the concept art from Revenge of the Sith shows a possible 7th Legion clone trooper. We've never seen this guy anywhere else except a 30th anniversary action figure, so it's just really cool to see more niche clones come to life. I don't know, just this whole thing just kind of makes me think about how great of a time it is to be a fan of LEGO Star Wars Customs. Pad printing is just getting better and the future is soon. That's it.